All right, y'all. Coming up on this episode of Professional Amateurs, we're going to be talking about the NBA Cup. We're going to be talking about some of these unfortunate injuries that keep going on in the NBA. And we're going to also be talking about how to fix things, how to fix the NBA, how to fix certain teams. Y'all know how it is. Professional Amateurs, come back with us.
Hey, do it big, way bigger than before. Play the game fast, break, give and go. Hey, amateur, but I play it like a pro. Amateur, but play it like a pro. Do it big, bro, B50 919, welcome back to the show. Amateur, but I play it like a pro. Amateur, but play it like a pro. Even though amateur, bro, I play it like a pro. Even though amateur, bro, I play it like a pro. Even though amateur, bro, I play it like a pro. Even though amateur, bro, I play it like a pro.
What's up, world? Welcome back to another episode of the Professional Amateurs Podcast. I'm your host, Jamal. Got my man Courtney in the building again. Courtney, say what's up to the people, man.
Man, what's good, man? Just a dude with an opinion, man.
All right. Before we proceed with anything show related, well, I guess this is show related, but I would like for y'all to go ahead and hit like and subscribe on YouTube if you are consuming this content via the YouTube channel. If you are consuming this content via the audio podcast, which Courtney enlightened me the other day that I didn't even realize that I hadn't put the last two episodes up on the pod feed. So I do apologize to the people who don't care nothing about seeing what we look like. You just want to hear the content and not having those two episodes out, but they are up. But also, if you are listening on the pod feed and you would like to check it out on YouTube, you can check our YouTube channel out. Professional Amateurs 919. Make sure to add the 919. Follow the socials, Pro and Pod on TikTok, Professional Amateurs Podcast on Instagram, and Pro and Pod Talk on Twitter /X. Now, Courtney, you want to explain your name? Because I need to know now. Like, I'm kind of.
Oh, yeah. You know how it go, man. Every fucking 5-6 years, we got to fix the NBA. So not this shit again, basically. That's all. It's just.
I do feel like I got to think about that. I was like, bro, I kind of feel like this is always like the talk.
Always.
Like, you know, I don't know. Okay, so we're not going to jump the gun because today we're going to be talking about that. We're going to play the doctors today. We're fixing a lot of stuff. But before we get into that, let's get into some news and notes. Like I was saying, some sad and unfortunate news, couple of critical injuries that can kind of like spark different discourse surrounding those particular teams. My guy, man, my favorite for rookie of the year, Jared McCain, was a knee injury. Has a knee injury. Pretty much said today or confirmed today that he's going to be out for the rest of the season. As well as Orlando Magic for Mo Wagner, whose brother Franz is famous on this show for not being a great second option. Let Courtney tell it. But has been playing at an all-star / MVP level before his injury a couple of weeks ago. And his brother just suffered a torn.
I give him that.
Yeah. So, but now his brother's on the torn ACL. So, two significant injuries. Courtney, real quick on the Sixers. What do you think Philly should do, man?
What you mean what they should do?
Like,
they ain't nothing they can do. Number 21 is done.
Done like as in
as a superstar, he's done.
Oh, so you putting him in the Zion boat?
I would blow it up, but that's a whole nother discussion. But
blow it up like with Embiid included?
I'm saying he's the blow up.
So you point
if he ain't right
for the process.
If he ain't right, what we doing?
Supposed to.
Listen, man. That man don't care. That man, I don't want to say, well, I'm going to say he don't give a fuck about his legacy. Because this is what I know. Anthony Davis got one. Jokic got one. And Greek Freak got one. Your ass ain't there. You ain't there. So you can't tell me big man can't win in this era because your three peers done it in this decade. And this decade is up for grabs. I don't know what the fuck you want, bro. I'm done with that dude, bro. Done with that dude. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. When you come back, you get 50 balls in the playoffs, and then you fall down again. You come back, get 35, then you can't run again. I mean, I don't know what the fuck you want, bro. Like, then you scratching your ass at the free throw line, smelling your fingers, all this dumb shit. And I mean, you just do stupid shit, bro. Like, I'm not with this motherfucker, man. I'm just not. I'm not with this dude, bro. Like, if I'm feeling, they all on that motherfucker, man. They all on him.
Damn, punt.
Hell no.
Flat out punt on Joel Embiid.
Bro, I don't know why they gave him the extension. You know I hate that shit. You know I hate giving out extensions, especially when you're injury prone. They gave him 3 years for no reason.
Nobody would ever get paid on your team if you was a general.
No, this the thing, man. This the thing, and I know we talk about fixing the league and all that in a little bit. That's one of the issues. You paying motherfuckers before they earn that shit. Make motherfuckers earn it. Where they gonna go? Where the fuck they gonna go? When you got the most money you can give, where they gonna go? I got a $350 million max. You can't get nowhere else. Where the fuck you going? So why don't you ball so I can pay? You don't earn it? Go the fuck on then. And guess what you gonna need in order to get the money elsewhere? A sign and trade with me. So I got the goddamn power regardless. So you got the hoop. I'm not dealing, man. Fuck no. Fuck no. Now they stuck. Now they stuck with a cripple at 30 years old for the next 5 years. And they volunteered the dumb shit. They volunteered the shit. They volunteered.
Man.
And they volunteered. Then you turned around and bought another cripple. So you brought 2 cripples together. They got more podcasts than he got 3 made this season. And y'all think y'all about to win something. Man, fuck out of here. Man, fuck out of here.
Hey, but look. The world was so excited about that acquisition. And
listen, the Ball George part, I completely understand it. I'm not even finna like shit on him. He the third option. He was probably going to be better than Tobias Harris. Cool. But y'all banked on 21.
Yeah.
You banked on him. And then you let him play in the Olympics. Nigga, what? Nigga, please. Ain't no goddamn way. Ain't no way you would pay the Olympics for me. Came back crippled. And I'd have gave you more money. Ain't no fucking way. Ain't no way.
Hey, man.
Ain't no way.
I never looked at it from a vantage point of like blow it up completely. Like, but I have thought about like as far as like this, should they even like care about the result of this season? This season, I'm with it. I'm like, look, man, just sit everybody down, let them rest this season, take your pick.
No, but don't even overthink it. $300 million.
You like 300? No,
bro. You got a 300. You got a 300. You got a 300 million. You got a $300 million center, a $250 million wing, and a $150 million point guard. If you ain't playing for the title, then what the fuck we do? Because they're not title contenders. That's a wrap.
I mean, and no, and realistically, they're not. But in theory, they're gonna always be title contenders with those names at the top of the market.
Man, I don't give a fuck about no theories.
But like this is what runs like.
Done.
This is all what runs all the talking points because as you recall, I was never in on these motherfuckers ever.
Listen,
but I know a lot of other people was predicting this team as being like.
Okay, watch this.
Potential finalists.
0.5 All NBA again in Joel Embiid career.
Another All NBA?
Yeah, just one. 0.5.
I'll give him one. I think he can get one.
So you think he's gonna play 65 games again another season?
What is he like? 30? He like 30 now, right?
Yeah, and this season done for.
Yeah, he like 30 now.
Okay, take two now.
You're not really young.
Another All NBA. Just one.
Hey, that's a good one, bro. You know what? I don't know. I don't think he get it. I don't think he's gonna ever play 65 again, as long as that rule is in.
Okay, another All-Star.
All-Star, yeah, he'll do that.
So he can play 30 games out of 40 before he go down.
Yeah. I think he could do that. The full 65.
1.5. 1.5. All-Star.
1.5 All-Star appearances.
Yeah. If you had to bet the over-under, what would you bet?
Under. Over. I bet over on it.
You bet he get 2 more in the next 5 years.
You know I'm the optimistic one, bro.
Okay, all right. You got faith. Yeah. Hey, man, move that motherfucker now. Because remember, they thought the same thing about Derrick Rose. Never win again. Embiid on the list. He's done, bro.
So you got Embiid in the Derrick Rose category now.
He's done, bro. And the thing is, he's so nice that he gonna always give you hope when he plays. Because he gonna get 30 points because he got a nice ass.
That's what I'm talking about. In theory, he gonna always be viewed as
the man is one of the most talented basketball players I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I'm not even debating that shit. Superstars perform night in, night out. That motherfucker can't perform one night a week. He ain't worth a fuck. He need to go to China somewhere, play once a week or some shit. I don't know if he done, bro.
They play once a week in China.
He done, bro. He's done, bro. Joel Embiid is done. It's done. Superstar status is over. It's done.
That's interesting, man. That's interesting.
It's done. Because the sad thing is, Paul George showed he ain't even good enough to do some shit where you could say, you know what, Embiid, we're gonna chill to January.
Okay,
and then try to rev your ass up and shit. He ain't even good enough to do that.
What about this though? Because it just seems like from a luck standpoint, this is just not their year. Because it's not even just them two. It's like guys like Tyrese Maxey who like don't necessarily have a history of not being able to show up. It's guys like Jared McCain, like who ain't even gave us anything, like you know what I mean, but has become literally like one of their best players. Like it's just one of those type seasons.
Okay, so that's named Jimmy Butler. That's named Ben Simmons. That's named James Harden. That's named goddamn Kelly Oubre. Your cast ain't never been the problem.
Yeah,
they don't won 60% of their games or whatever the last 5-6 years. Mm-hmm. The problem been 21. When it come to May, 21 ain't that.
No, I agree.
That's it. Hey, quiz time. What's his conference final playoff that? What is
the Tony Snell special 0-0?
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So 10 years later, because this is what we can't say. We can't say he's young.
No, I was about to say that shit. I was about to be like, well, he's still young, but I was like, no, that motherfucker 30.
No, we can't say he's young. We can't say he need a vet. We can't say he ain't in his prime. What's left? What's left? He adapted to America. He been having his life now. He got baby mamas and everything. He's well Americanized.
He married and all of that now, right?
Well Americanized.
Yeah.
What we doing? Even won a medal for our country. He's welcome. Full arms, goddamn it. Full arms. Put your head over your heart, take your hat off your head, motherfucker.
So highest bidder.
He done, bro. Friday.
You talking about let's put yourself in. I don't even know who the fuck that general manager is. I guess it don't really matter.
Yeah,
today you are. Oh no, yeah. Maury Idrich. I did know who they general. What the fuck is wrong?
Yeah, damn right.
Yeah, Maury Idrich general. Okay, so today is Courtney. You are Daryl Morey for today. How soon are you looking to move Joel Embiid? Are we talking trade deadline? Are we talking let's play it out the rest of this season?
The question is who will want him?
Let's say
the question ain't can I get? Do I want to trade him? Will somebody take him back? Is the question. That's the question. Because he ain't no leader. He ain't none of this shit, man.
No.
He ain't none of this. I just watched a man 20 minutes ago get ejected arguing with a woman referee. Looked like he was finna slap her ass. That's what it looked like. It looked like he was finna beat her ass. That's what it looked like.
You were telling me about it. I didn't even see it. I was trying to.
Yeah, that's what it looked like. Yeah. And bro, you big black African looking motherfucker standing over a white woman and 7 feet tall, and she every bit of 5'5", and you don't think that's gonna look away, bro? Come on, bro. You gotta know better than that, my brother.
So how soon? Like, what would you look to do? It's just basically predicated upon, like, who would you like be able to get back for him, or what would the team like actually?
That's how you gotta look at it.
Yeah,
that motherfucker done, bro. I cannot.
You get a suitor. You would look to move him before the deadline this year,
if I could.
So the sooner the better. The sooner the better.
Let's fast forward. Let's fast forward to July.
Yeah,
we ain't got to be psychics. We know this pretty much the roster right here. They might do a tweak here and now. Turn Drummond into goddamn another 7-foot motherfucker, and then whatever the case may be. But the basis of the squad is still here. You know what the question is going to be going in next season? Same shit here right now. Can Joel Embiid stay healthy? Can Joel Embiid leave? Can Joel Embiid do all this same shit? Gonna start all the way over. Then it turns into can Paul George do? Can he go back to Indiana? Paul George? Can he go back to OKC? Paul George? The motherfuckers, they done. They done. Cook them bitches. They done. They done. They done. They done. They done.
I'm not upset at all by these results. I love to see it because I really don't like this Philadelphia 76ers. As an NBA fan, as a basketball fan, period, Joel Embiid is one of my least most.
We don't even get to see it fail.
Respect his talent.
That's the issue. We don't even get to see it fail. That's the issue.
I mean,
the fact that they ain't won it, cool. We don't even get to see you niggas lose.
But I think that's the whole problem. I just don't know why everybody kind of tried to talk themselves into that this was not going to be the reality. Like, how could you have not seen this coming? How could anybody have not seen now Tyrese Maxey stuff and all the other injuries they having like within the roster? And I mean, like I said, sometimes you just have a year like that as a team. Yeah, but as far
That's
as
what happens when you finish twice in the MVP voting. You win the MVP. You get 3 scoring titles. You bring the hope, bro.
but twice I just don't understand. Like y'all didn't see a long stretch of Joel Embiid like health problems and a long stretch of Paul George health problems within this season. Like, but y'all thought it was gonna perfectly balance out. One would be hurt at a time that the other wouldn't be, and then the other one, when the other one was hurt,
that's the gamble you take trying to win it. Like that's the gamble you take trying to win it. All I'm saying is you didn't have to double down by giving the nigga an extension. That's all I'm saying.
Not arguing with you on that.
The Paul George part I get completely. He better than Tobias Harris. I get that completely. That I ain't arguing. But the double down for Embiid, that's the part I didn't understand.
Okay, so I'm with you. While you own that, we're gonna take this extension talk and move on forward because somebody else has got an extension, which is kind of like eye-opening, I guess. But then when you get to looking at the landscape, it makes sense. Alex Caruso just got an extension. 4 years, $81 million.
Mm-hmm.
For a 3-and-D specialist without the 3, really?
Okay.
Just a D specialist?
This is my issue. Who the fuck was giving him 4 years, $80 million at 30
That is a lot of money for a guy like Alex Caruso, bro.
Now, before anybody kill me, I don't know if the last year is non-guaranteed, team option, and all that bullshit. This could really be a 2-year deal with 2 team options and a non-guarantee on the 4th year. That part I don't know. I'm just assuming that it's 4 for 80. Who the fuck else was giving this man $20 million to be the second guard off the bench? He better than Casey Wallace, but it ain't like that. It ain't like that. Not for $20 million. Not for $20 million. 10? He got TJ McConnell money? I shut the fuck up. How the fuck he double TJ McConnell? How? Y'all told me Josh Giddey can't shoot. What y'all think Caruso doing right now? Building the same house he was building. Same goddamn one.
That's what I'm saying. Like for a 3-and-D player, not really the 3. He's an excellent defender, though. I will give him that.
Phenomenal.
He's one of those guys that I was talking about when I said last week, when you would think of guys like Dyson Daniels. It was like he's just like one of the best defenders on the planet. Like fundamentally, like he's a really good defender.
This is my assumption. You gave him $20 million to be your fifth starter, basically, like the closer.
Yeah.
Okay. If Hartenstein on the floor, Check on the floor, Williams on the floor, SGA on the floor, that's 4. Is you playing him about there, Joe?
No, I'm not.
Is your hands down playing him over Casey Wallace?
Yeah, I'm playing him with Casey Wallace. That's hands down.
I ain't sure, homie.
Especially like, are we talking about play? Are we talking about eating regular season innings? Or are we talking about
I'm saying
we in the middle of May.
A playoff series.
Oh no, absolutely. I'm hands down playing him over Casey Wallace. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. In that scenario, but we talking about a regular season game in February. We just trying to eat up regular season minutes, and we trying to I'm more inclined to Wallace those minutes. Right.
Okay.
There.
When he don't get guarded in the corners and shit.
We know that. That's why I wouldn't play him. Period. I would play Joe. But between I would play Joe. So I don't know.
Shit, crazy.
So congratulations to him, man. Get your money, white man.
Oh yeah, get paid. They stupid, but get paid.
Okay, so the not so, I guess, little or big elephant in the room, I guess, depending on how you're looking at. This talk about, I don't even know why it just blew up like within the past week or so, and why so like much of a media frenzy. First of all, us here at Professional Amateurs, we don't really like to discuss stuff that the mainstream media talks about purposely. If y'all have noticed that, if y'all are real fans of the show, y'all would notice like some of the things we talk about, most of the things we talk about are things that you probably won't even really see on TV, because we purposely try to discuss teams and players and markets that don't get discussed. But this is interesting, bro. This whole NBA problem, and I had the numbers. I don't even know what I did with the I had it in my phone. I don't even know. I move stuff so much, but The main thing is it's a lot of discourse around the NBA and the fact that the NBA ratings are down significantly. And everybody has placed a stethoscope on and want to turn it into Dr. Fix-It and come up with different theories and rule changes and things that could possibly fix the NBA's problems. So I don't really understand. First of all, let me get your thoughts on it, because this is what your name is centered around that, basically, pretty much.
All right. There's so many layers to this shit, but I'm gonna start with the basic layer. I'm gonna start with the basic layer of this. Okay, that's the basics of the shit. For those who've ever played basketball, there's only three things you can do when you get the basketball in your hand. It's dribble, pass, or shoot. Mm-hmm. I don't give a fuck if you played in the 1950s, 60s to today. The only three things you can do with the basketball. You can't run with it. You can't sit on it. You can't dribble, pass, and shoot. That's it. Now I have people saying, well, everybody got the same skill set. Motherfucker, you can't do nothing but go left or right or go straight or pass or shoot. That's it. Everybody got the same skill set. How good can you do it? That's a whole different conversation. But the basics of it is you can only go right, left, straight, shoot it, or pass the motherfucker. That's it. You know what the worst thing on the basketball court when you got the ball and you try to score is a motherfucker in your way. Highlight your teammate. You know that? Anybody who ever played ball, you know that's one of the worst things. You know what the best way for your teammate to get out your fucking way? Space the flow. You know what the best spot to space the flow at it? The 3-point line. You know what happens when you can't shoot at the 3-point line? They don't guard you, which means you can't space the motherfucker, which means you open for a reason. So y'all are upset that basketball players had gotten better at a skill to help win basketball games. You know what the point of the game is? To score the most points. 3 is higher than 2. Damn, that was rocket science. How that shit work?
This is my
now with that, now this is my last part before I let you go. Another thing people sleeping on. It's hard as fuck to guard somebody that's nice. I don't think people understand.
I wish people would understand this, bro. How good these players in the NBA are, yo.
If you guard 5 players that's nice, y'all don't know how hard it is to guard somebody that's nice. It's to the point where the first offender, you don't even matter. It's all about rotations, traps, put them in areas.
They start to swing. That's when
it's a whole new ball game.
That's when it get really crazy, bro.
It get crazy out this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I think that's getting missing in this whole conversation. It's just how hard it is to play basketball and be good at it. When people can respect that, I think the rest will fall in line. But I think the basis of basketball is getting missed in this whole time. It's getting missed in the whole time.
This is my thing about it. I just don't understand what everybody. Okay, ratings. I'm gonna speak on two things first. First, the ratings. 28% lower than they were last year, according to the reports. And it's not like this is a basketball product, because y'all got to realize a lot of the talk is the product of basketball is so bad. Everybody wants to do shoot threes. I'm 41 years old. I've never in my life seen the quality of basketball higher than it is right now. Literally, everybody is nice. There are no more specialists in the NBA anymore. The days of being able to be a millionaire just because you can run fast and jump high are over with. You have to have a certain set of skills. That skill usually is shooting. It's usually shooting. But the thing about it is that everybody is focusing on that aspect of it and not worrying about the game is fine. None of that on my fault. None of that is going to change anything. The ratings is going it's a lot of stuff to watch, so much content to consume. Shit, people could be watching us instead of watching the NBA game on a random Wednesday or something like that. It's just so much different stuff to watch that can affect the rating. I don't necessarily think that's the quality of the game problem, but it's going to always, like you say, I've got back to think about it. People would talk about it. People talking about how the NBA was letting ball handlers manipulate the ball when I was growing up and the carry and shit like that. Like when Iverson came around, it's always discourse around what's making the NBA, what's good or bad for the game. I just think people overthinking that shit. Like literally, like I said, you are never gonna see another age of basketball this talented. Maybe you will, as far as we keep going. But this is as talented as I ever seen. Like that Victor Wembanyama style. Let me read you this shit real quick, because this is where we at with it, bro. Where guys that's 7'4" is doing stuff that's unheard of. All right, I say that. Listen, after 94 games, Victor Wembanyama has 201 3-pointers, bro. As a 7'4" center, Stephen Curry had 187 after 94. He has 341 blocks after 94 games. That's more than Olajuwon, Mutombo, Tim Duncan, Shaq, and Gobert after 94 games. This is where we at, bro. Motherfuckers is just nice. Like this is, we seeing unheard of shit. I don't even understand why people complain so much. Why they, and like the main thing you said, because people are so nice, it's hard to guard these motherfuckers, bro. It's gonna be crazy, explosive offensive nights like that type stuff, especially when the rules is centered around you not being able to touch guys. But I don't think really, for me personally, NBA needs to fix in now, like as far as like the gameplay, they don't need to fix anything. Keep all the rules the same. Honestly, I would like to see the 3 and the key rule eliminated. I think that's kind of wild.
You like the what?
To see the 3 and the key rule eliminated. It's something minor, because you remember like that was never really like usually a thing. It was the illegal defense thing was you had to be like within arm's length of like somebody that had the ball or some shit like that.
But see again, people don't know that was spacing back then.
Yeah.
Send your big man to the 3-point line, knowing you had to stay within the arm length of this motherfucker, even though he could not score.
Yeah.
So y'all complained about that. So they added you can play zone. That used to be not allowed in the NBA.
Yeah.
I think people forgot that.
Yeah,
y'all complained about people walking the ball up, so they went from 10 seconds to 8 seconds to bring the damn balls up. Okay, you complain about resetting the damn after the offensive rebound, so they went from 24 seconds to 14 seconds after the offensive rebound. Y'all complained about shooting back in the 90s that they moved the damn 3-point line up to where Michael Jordan's best 2 3-point seasons was when they moved the line up. Which I know people forgot.
Hey, yo, I forgot they did that. They did move the 3-point line up a few years ago.
Yeah, so
well, that, I mean,
y'all bitched about the gripping, the holding, and grabbing when Detroit and the Spurs played each other in the finals in 05 and shit. Like, y'all swear y'all want these things, but when they happen, y'all bitching. You say you want parity, we got it, you bitching. But then you tell me the 80s is the golden era when the Lakers won the damn West 9 out of 12 years. And the Celtics won the motherfucking East 6 out of 10 years. So you don't like Perry, so you're lying. You know what I'm saying? You tell me you want post play, but the fucking 2 guard won all the titles in the fucking 90s, and then a point guard won the other one. And don't nobody give a fuck about Olajuwon. So you're lying.
You know what? I heard somebody say the other. I can't remember who it was. I probably should have like recorded this, because knowing that we was gonna talk about this on the show, because I was like, damn, we're gonna say something about this. But the highest rated ever NBA era in history, like the era time space I'm talking about, was the Miami Heat's Big 3 era, the 2010s. That was the highest rated era in NBA history.
Right. And they sweated like super teams, but you like
they
that
swore up and down that was killing the game.
They swear it was killing it. Swear it was killing it. But y'all miss the Warriors versus the Cavs now. Y'all miss it now. You miss it.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? This shit crazy, man. This shit fucking crazy.
I just think like it's so much reaction to overreaction, and it's always been like that for the NBA. They've always listened to their consumer. They will change some shit. If people get to talking loud enough, they will change. I will give that to the NBA.
That's why the All-Star game can get changed, because y'all keep saying something.
Yes, and Adam Silver is way worse than what David Stern would even do it. And David Stern, to a certain extent, would be like, all right, look, now this is what it is. But he would even change some shit. But Adam Silver, let him hear more than 20 motherfuckers say something about something, bro. That shit getting changed. That shit is going the other way.
It's fucking stupid as fuck.
It's crazy, bro. Stupid, like, you can't keep trying to like appease everybody. Like everybody got different tastes and different styles and what they like to see. Like, it's some people that hate the fact that 7-footers shoot threes. I'm a 41-year-old that I'm starting to come around to it, especially like if you good. Like people argue about like I'm gonna use your guy. The one guy I take like a guy like Karl Anthony Towns. People really argue and get mad. It's like you want to shoot. This is your problem. You shooting 13 threes in the game. Like, no, that's not the fucking problem. You know how good of a 3-point shooter that man is. He need to be shooting that many threes in the game. Well, he's that kind of a weapon. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so I'm cool with that type of stuff. But
that ain't my problem. My problem is y'all don't remember Charles Oakley, Dale Davis, and them motherfuckers. That's my problem.
A lot of people don't remember them though.
Yeah,
like,
y'all swear that back in the day it was all these nice ass motherfuckers, and it won't that. That's my issue.
They was
y'all don't remember a Rick Mahorn post up. Okay,
literally.
Y'all bitch so much about posting up. They made a 5-second back down rule.
Yeah,
because you were bitching. Everything y'all swear y'all miss, y'all lying. You just fucking lying.
Yeah.
You lying like a motherfucker. They hated to see Charles Barkley back your ass down from the 3-point line all the way to the block. They hated it. They fucking hated it. Like I don't know where they come up with this bullshit. And then this whole thing about threes in general. Y'all do know you're gonna shoot more jumpers than dunks and layups, right? I don't give a fuck what the rule is. Y'all do know that, right?
You are.
So if you take the 3-pointers out the corner, if you take the threes out the corners, you know what they're gonna shoot. Jumper still gonna be a jumper. Like I don't know where y'all think this is going. Like shooting is a major part of basketball, a major part. Because when you're not dunking or laying it up, guess what you have to do? Shoot, motherfucker. That's what the fuck you do. That is literally gonna be 90%, 95% of your shot attempts. It's gonna be shooting, a floater, a runner, a turnaround, a fade,
mid-range.
All that shit is shooting. Okay? Only thing they want the fucking role players to do is get out the star's way. That's why they shoot so many threes, because you out the fucking way. When Horace Grant played with your favorite Michael Jordan, he was spacing at the elbow.
Yeah.
That's what the fuck he was doing.
Not it's just 25, but it was about the 19, but he was spacing.
He was spacing. Now, it don't, because that term was used back then, y'all don't think that's what it was. But that's what it was. Mm-hmm. Bro, stand your ass at the goddamn elbow, bring the big with you, because he got to stay with his arm leaf, and Jordan get the whole other side and go to work. That's literally what the fuck it was.
Yeah.
Then y'all say, well, everybody play alike. Y'all better go watch them old 90s games. Everybody ran goddamn floppy, flex, and motion, and a goddamn fucked up pin down off the pick and roll. Y'all better go back and watch this shit. Everybody played the same. Everybody. Why y'all think the triangle is so popular? Because that was like some innovative shit.
I was about to say, but the triangle was just like hard as hell. Everybody couldn't run a triangle because it was intricate as hell.
No, everybody just didn't have Michael Jordan. That's it. Everybody can run a triangle.
No,
just have but
it's
you know what the triangle.
No, it's late.
You know what the triangle was set to do? The same thing that Luka does. Get a ball to your best fucking player. That's what the fuck is designed to do. That's it. That's what the fuck is designed to do.
No, but as far as like your cutting responsibilities, a lot of these motherfuckers can't even think that hard.
All 80% of that was decoy shit. It wanted to give you the ball.
No, it was to throw it off so Mike could have a better advantage type stuff.
Bro,
he would have more options if y'all like, you know what I mean?
Jason Caffey won't get in that motherfucker. Randy Brown won't get in that motherfucker.
No.
Cut all the fuck you want.
Yeah.
Cut all you want. You won't fit to get the ball. Just like you don't get him when you're playing with Luka. Nothing is no different.
Yeah.
For Jordan to lead the league in scoring 10 years in a row, guess what he had to do a lot? Shoot that motherfucker.
Yeah.
That's what comes with it. It ain't rocket science. All the best players, when they win the title, the mid-range is gone. No. All the best players that win it, all of them kill your ass from the mid-range. Every last one of them motherfuckers. It's only one exception. It's only one. They're light-skinned motherfuckers from Charlotte. That's it. It's only one. In 75 years of history, it's only one. Yeah. That's it. That's literally it.
Everybody
Jordan, Kobe, Iverson, George Gervin, Adrian Dantley, Bernard King, Dominique Wilkins. These are scoring champions shit. Joel Embiid. All these motherfuckers is mid-rangers. Alex English. I ain't heard nobody say I love Alex English. Leading score the 80s. Why y'all lying to yourselves? Why? Why the fuck y'all gotta lie? Why?
Hey, I've never in my life heard nobody say Alex English was my favorite player growing up.
It's the craziest shit.
I ain't even ever heard no old head say Alex English was my favorite player to watch.
You never heard it in my life.
Never in my fucking life.
Never heard it in my fucking life. Never heard it.
Hey, but if you look at all the damn scoring numbers, that man be on the top of all them shits.
Yeah, but y'all swear y'all missed the mid range.
He be up there with that shit.
You motherfuckers lying. Well, you motherfuckers is lying. I ain't never heard nobody say, man, I want to work on my Sam Cassell. Nigga, what? Come on, man. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here.
That's Jalen
Brunson.
Like Sam Cassell.
I'm motherfucking crazy, man. The biggest bullshit I've ever heard in my life. Biggest bullshit I've ever heard in my life.
Hey, man.
Biggest bullshit.
NBA is fun.
And then y'all mad that motherfucking coaches is smarter now. To say, you know what? You 6'10", 250 pounds, you going to power forward. Y'all mad that they smart enough to put the best players on the floor instead of playing some big that's in the fucking way. How dumb can you be? Can you imagine if the Boston Celtics had forced Horford and Kristaps Porzingis to start with each other and bench Jaylen Brown because they can't play with one small forward? Yeah, that's basically what y'all asking these motherfuckers to do. You know what the Boston coach said? Nah, bitch, you go to the 4, you go to the 2, and we're gonna play Holiday and White in the backcourt. Can you imagine having to bench one of them because you want to go back to old school days and having 2 bigs on the floor when Tatum just as big as Horford? I
mean,
the dumbest shit in the world.
The problem ain't necessarily the size; it's the skill set. If you could get a power forward,
that's what I'm saying. They mad that coaches are putting better players on the floor.
Yeah.
If you're a LeBron fan, you know when he won his titles when he played what?
The 4.
The 4. You know what y'all always say when he played in Cleveland team? Man, he had 2 big garbage ass motherfuckers in the way. He was bigger than Drew Gooden. Mm-hmm. That's what Eric Poe said. We ain't playing no Drew Goodens over here. You go on there.
Mm-hmm.
Champion.
Yeah, all on.
Champion. Fucking champion. It's that simple. Well, I don't know. People mad that motherfuckers are smarter. People are mad that players working on their skill set to shoot better. And then you mad at simple math. 3 is more than 2. I don't understand. It don't make no fucking sense. And don't give me this bad shot selection shit, because I promise y'all, watch any game from any time. Shot selection always been bad. I don't give a fuck where it comes from.
God bless the dead.
I don't give a damn where it comes from.
Y'all know I lived the Kobe era, bro. He
a
lot of bad shots, so
yeah.
A lot. Mike did too. Mike took horrible shots.
It ain't just Mike. But you Iverson fan. What do y'all always bitch about with Philly? Man, they had some better scores, better bucket.
Hey, listen, man. Iverson was a gun nigga, bro. I'm like, you know that's my guy.
When I say Patrick Ewing ain't shit, you know what I hear? Man, Ewing ain't had no help, man. He ain't had no scoring help. So now y'all mad teams is doing it. Like, how make up your motherfucking mind. Don't make no fucking sense. Don't make no sense. And you know how we lost? Motherfucker shot 2 for 18 on what? Jumpers. It's always gonna live and die by the fucking jump. That's how basketball works. I don't give a fuck what era it is. I don't give a fuck what it is.
I think it's fine, man. I think the game is fine. I think people need to relax.
Chill, now,
enjoy the process.
I will say this. As far as the marketing of the game, I'll listen to some of that. But a lot of that is based on it's too much access now. When we grew up inside the NBA mattered. You had to make, videotapes to get to your fans. We didn't know your private business. We didn't know who you was fucking, who you won't fucking. Like this Travis Hunter shit going on. We didn't know all this shit with our players going up back in the day.
So annoying.
Like my favorite player ever, I don't know what his wife looked like. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the Church Freewell wife looked like and all this crazy shit. Like that I will say that is probably an issue. Jordan with the shoes, I think he's messed up the shoe game because people know they can't outsell him. So they don't give a fuck about designing no great shoes because all the shoes look alike. Players don't shoot commercials and shit no more because now I can just get on the gram and say what I got to say. As far as the marketing of players and accessibility, as far as the the podcasting and all that type of shit, that we could argue. As far as off the court shit, you know what I'm saying?
That's interesting.
But as far as the actual game, I think the game is fine.
Yeah, the game. I agree with you that.
But the marketing itself. I mean, we could bitch, but y'all people got to remember though. Back then, guys was making $3 million a year, $2 million a year. So Charles Barkley and them had to shoot commercials. You had to come up with creative nicknames because that's the beef I can't say. Like nobody got a nickname now. Everybody just stay on initials and shit like that.
I mean, it's some nicknames though. Like it's
not really. Not really. When you consider like how nice SGA is, he don't got no nickname. Like he don't got. Like back when we came up, like Sir Charles was like a real thing. Like. Hakeem the Dream, like is a real thing. Like we don't have stuff like that now. Like that don't exist no But again, back then you had to have that shit because you had to sell sneakers, you had to do all these things. Now, you know,
everybody
guys wearing
their
shoes
own
from China
brand.
and shit, and role players getting shoe deals from fucking wherever the fuck. Like, it's a different game as far as how you can make money now. It's so much access. There's so much access. And then with the game itself, you don't have to watch the game no more. When we came up, a highlight was literally one play and then the score. When you watch Sports Center, you got one play and the score. That was it. Believe it or not, people, we was around when ESPN2 was invented. We was around when NBA TV was invented. We was around when League Pass was becoming a thing. Like, now they giving it to you. You can buy the video game and get it for free. And do all this other shit.
You know what's weird? You know what's wild about it? You don't have to watch full games now. Now you can watch condensed games, like where you can literally watch every single scoring play.
When we came up, that was an option. Like, to watch the West Coast game, you had to watch it when it came on TV, and that was it. Like,
want no root going back and like watching it later, like, you know what I mean?
And all this shit that's going on now is a whole different ball game. Like right now we're shooting a pod, and I'm missing some of my team play. But after we get off, I can literally watch my team play, like, with no problem. Back in the day, we had to stop what you was doing. When we was hooping, we had to stop hooping, go home, and go watch this game, or else you was gonna miss that motherfucker. The Bulls had their own channel on WGN. The Hawks had their own shit on TBS. Like, it was a different time as far as the options you had, the things you could do, and your ways of being able to watch the game later and all them type of things. So as far as that's concerned, I will say that has to fix it. You know what I'm saying? But as far as the actual play itself, I think that's fine.
Okay, so there's certain things that I guess a couple of teams could do to fix what they got going on. Not necessarily like the NBA. We both agree the product is good. As far as trades and moves, I guess, because that's the only way you can fix a team, right? Is acquisitions.
And the draft.
All right, so Courtney effed around and stumbled on something, y'all. Recently, Courtney figured out how to work the fucking trade machine. So we're gonna let Courtney get his Bobby Marks on. Now he got what is it, about 13 ideas.
Something like that.
Realistic trades. The operative word in this phrase is realistic. These are actual trades that can work based off of the numbers, based off of the players coming in, because you know the apron and all. It's really hard to pinpoint good trades, and because people are throwing name around. Why don't you just let's go out and get him and and like this? That's why, like, we were talking about this whole Jimmy Butler thing. Like, a lot of these teams, it's pointless. Y'all don't got the money. Y'all can't bring Jimmy Butler in for what he want, like that type of shit. Like, and so, all right. So without further ado, let's start with this one. We don't know how it's gonna go, but a couple of these is in order. So this one we got. All right, you want to explain this one? Anthony Simons being the key guy here, I'm assuming.
Basically, Chris Paul on the way out the door. Wembanyama, with the way he plays, he needs a point guard that can flat out shoot the basketball, but don't need the ball in his hands at all times. He needs to be able to play off the ball. Because I'm thinking this, your boy Castle will be the guy that's on the ball. But Castle can guard both. He can guard either position, the one or the two. So I thought Anthony Simons would be a perfect backcourt mate to go with Castle for the future, as well as grow with Victor Wembanyama on his way up. And he could play with Vassell or whatever. So, and the picks ain't gonna mean shit if Wembanyama's the real deal outside of the 25 pick. 25 pick would be real, but the 27 pick, they should be so good. The pick should be number 25, 26 in the draft. So I was just looking at it from a straight up fit standpoint, but he fit the timeline. He wouldn't be out of whack for the timeline.
Portland says no to this. The
thing with Portland is they get assets, which is the picks. And then their boy contract runs out of Yen Jones.
Yeah, I was about to say, so one of them gotta be expiring.
Yeah, so they're not looking at it as either one of the players. It's more about the picks.
So Zach's is expiring now, or is it after 2 years?
Yeah, so next year will be the last year of the deal. So
okay. So
and then Jones expires this year. Yeah.
Okay. So Hey, Portland ain't going no damn way anyway.
Plus, those y'all got to find out what Scoot Henderson can do if you Portland. Anytime, just give him the key. Because right now, he's the next Dennis Smith Jr., right? Or Markelle Fultz?
Looking like it.
Scoot Henderson on out the league, right?
Looking like it, bro.
Okay. I just want to make sure we ain't tripping.
All right. You know how I feel about Portland too. I gotta let some of this bitterness go, man.
But I remember he was supposed to get drafted before Brandon Miller and all that shit. Let the experts tell it.
Very true.
Yeah.
All right. Exhibit B. You got something involving my guys.
Yeah, it's for your team right here. I'm assuming Jimmy Butler will stay. Now, mind y'all, I don't think these trades really gonna happen. These are trades I would do.
Yeah.
Jimmy Butler, I believe, will stay. Bam just flat out can't play the 4. All hope for that shit is dead. He just flat out can't shoot it good enough. So bring in a guy that's 6'9", that can shoot the 3, can play off ball, and knows his role. He can be the 4th option, and on the night Butler want to take off, for whatever the reason may be, he's good enough to step up as the number 3 option. Or 2 option, depending on how Bam is playing. Duncan Robinson is just simply there to make the money match. The boy Vasquez is just a piece that play hard for the Nets. But the key to this whole deal is they get one first round pick. So that's the asset they can get for Cam Johnson. If I was the Heat and I'm going forward, I believe if you add a guy like Cam Johnson to Jimmy, Hero, Rozier, Bam, I believe y'all possibly could be the second best team in the East.
I
in a playoff format.
I kind of like, when you first told me this, as like I got emotional attachment to Duncan Robinson. Jaime Jaquez ain't been there long enough. I like him as a player, but I got an emotional attachment to Duncan Robinson. So I was like, I don't want to trade Duncan because I like I know as good as Cam Johnson is, I think that overall, like you probably in the vacuum, you probably would say Cam Johnson's a better player than Duncan Robinson. But I know the type of gravity Duncan had, and I just know what I've seen Duncan do on the biggest stages deep into June and May. So I'm not sure.
Yeah, but this trade is predicated on Hero making the step that he made.
Yeah.
So if the step he made is that real, then you need to get as much shooting around him as possible. Yeah. Because Jimmy can't help him shoot and Bam can't.
That's true.
And Rozier ain't consistent enough. If Duncan could guard his position, I believe Duncan should flat out start.
Duncan does
and
start.
Play, but I'm talking about play like I'm talking about real starter minutes. I'm talking about 36 minutes a night.
But I mean, he is. But like that's what I'm saying. Like, if it would take somebody like the misconception about Duncan is because I know Miami don't come on a lot is that Duncan is just literally like a spot up shooter. But like literally over the years, Duncan has become like a ball handler and all of like he does all that shit. He just don't do it at a very high level. I guess not high enough to the point that the rest of the league sees it. Because he does stuff on a nightly basis. Like he's a pick and roll ball handler a lot now. Like, you know what I mean? Shit like that. But
you got more to me, so I'll take it.
Yeah. It was so much that like Spo just stopped fighting it. Spo's like, fuck it. I'm starting Duncan and Tyler together. Because they both have become like Tyler is taking leaps defensively. Duncan is serviceable defensively. He's not like a cone no more. You know what I mean? So the
first all white backcourt just started in the Hornets set.
But since he started starting them and moved Terry, it's like our season, and that's when we just picked up, start playing our best basketball. So I don't know. We'll see how it go, man. But I love Cam Johnson's upside, and I wanted him in Miami anyway. I just don't know how I feel about at the expense of Duncan Robinson because I know the idea would be to get him for primetime playoff basketball, like to help you know what I mean, if we got one potentially. And I know what Duncan gonna bring in primetime playoff basketball because I've seen it over and over and over and over and over and over.
Right. And in worst case scenario, he's still a threat.
Like that even gravity, you know what I mean? So like it, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie. I wouldn't if they pull the trigger on it, I wouldn't be too mad, but I don't know. All right. So next example, we got something else also involving my team, but this one
this is just me shooting the shit on some old Jimmy Butler fucking up the locker room to the point, man, just get the hell on.
If you feel it, so weird, bro.
And if you feel it, Jimmy Butler seems to be the only player that Embiid respects for some reason, whatever that reason may be. If you all in on his ass, then go on to get the one guy that can tell him something. Just bring him on in. He seemed like Philly loved him. They did love him ever since he said you picked Tobias over me shit. And then Paul George, the Heat coach, which I see you got RIP to it. If it's real, he should be all right. If it ain't, RIP to the motherfucking shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
He coaching is real. It's just we going through it right now, bro. We going.
Yeah, but I'm saying,
going through it and everything. I don't know what the hell Spoke got going on right now, bro.
And another thing, you don't have to give him another contract. He already got it. So the money you was going that Jimmy wants, Paul George has already got it. So you basically saying I'd rather pick the guy that I think can shoot better going forward, than the guy that relies on his athleticism to do what he got to do. Mm-hmm. So I think Paul George will age better because they're gonna play around the same number of games. So that was just more of a basketball fit versus Philly need a house.
So if I was of the belief that at the end of this season, no matter what, Jimmy is gone, I would do this 100%. But Jimmy's coming back.
You don't think he's going nowhere?
No, and not that. And this is not me. Let's make this clear. Everybody know I'm a Miami Heat fan. This ain't like me holding on to dear life of hope, trying to I don't want Jimmy to go. I don't really give a fuck. I've already said I'm already mentally prepared to start the next era. I literally said it on the show a couple weeks ago. I kind of wanted to let's blow it up, tank it out. I like what I see in our young guys. Let's start the next era of Heat basketball. I've already said this. Right. But the East is so bad that I'm like, wait a minute, man. Hold on. We might got another chance, bro. We might.
See, that's why I did the Cam Johnson deal, because if you get another shooter in that lineup with size that can guard this shit, I see why it's a conversation. Especially if the jump hero making it real. But one thing about Butler, I will give him, for all the shit he on, when the playoffs hit, he a guy that everybody just don't want to see. They just don't.
Y'all know what time it is. And like I said, I don't know what's going on right now. It's some shit. Every year some mysterious shit going on. I don't want to talk too much shit because last year it was his dad had died and they just never came out and said it. And I'll talk about this shit about Jimmy, and I'm sick of this motherfucker just sitting out and woo and his dad was dead, and that was fucked up. You know what I mean? But so I'm gonna give Jimmy the grace on that. I know if it's got to be, especially in the contract year, he ain't just not playing.
Right, just losing no money, right?
You know what I mean? But I ain't gonna lie. If I didn't think that Jimmy was gonna come back, I would be like, yeah, man, let's go for this. You know what I mean? Get us something. But I don't know. I just feel like I don't know, the way him and his agent is trying to discredit. They going out their way to make it seem like it's nothing. And going back and forth with Shams, and it's turning into fake beef. It's whatever, bro. I don't know. Damn well. But all right, so next example. This is just
me on some look, Lakers. If y'all don't think y'all can win it, trade Anthony Davis now. OKC, y'all got all the picks in the world to do this thing. Hartenstein and Lou Dort, as far as Lakers Nation is concerned, they two guys that bring their lunch pail, they come to work, and you can put any rookies around them, and they'll help them rookies by being two defender guys at the wing and in the rim protection. And then let's say you was to get fucking Trey Johnson or some shit or whatever the case may be. They good enough defenders around them to where you can try to grow the young guys with vets that know they role. This was just me on some old, hey, OKC, check the temperature right quick. You got 35, 36.
Okay, let me ask you this real quick. When it's time to pay Chet, what would they
because they brought Hartenstein in to play the center. What's different? Is that at the day?
No, I'm just saying okay.
You know what I'm saying?
What Chet just what was his extension? How much he got on his deal?
No, Chet ain't got his money yet.
So okay, I figured that. That's what I was saying. So when it's time to pay him, then what?
Pay him. Oh, they're going to the tax regardless. Because they better hope Jay Will. I'm tell you right now, OKC don't want Jay Will to make all NBA. Tell you that right now. They don't want that.
That's what I'm just saying. Literally, I'm saying
they don't want that to happen.
I guess
they don't want that now because they already know SGA getting that Supermax.
This is literally gonna be one of them things where you got one crack to win a title, and if it don't work, then you fucked.
Oh no, the window now.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, it's over.
Yeah.
We're sticking the girl in the house. Oh, the window's up. Oh, Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So like, it's one of them
Look
things
at her in right
like,
now.
with this move because it ain't no way in hell they're gonna be able to keep the roster together once it's time to start paying everybody.
I'm saying, Dort and Hartenstein make what Anthony Davis will make anyway, so they got to pay the bread regardless.
Mm-hmm.
They just better pray Jay Will don't make all the NBA. Cause I'm telling you right now, he ain't taking no discount, just like Harden did for his brothers. He ain't either. He ain't either. Believe that shit. He ain't either. So Salmon, you better pony it up. Trust me. Jay Will ain't taking no discount either. It ain't happening. It ain't happening. So don't be shocked if it happens again to y'all. Don't be shocked. Don't be shocked.
Okay, so
Because if Jay Will make all NBA, that's an extra $40-50 million. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a big ass difference. Now, a max and a super max is two different deals. Nah.
All right, exhibit. What is this? The fourth one? I don't know.
I don't know number there.
All right, so this one is interesting for Denver because this is a move that Denver probably should actively like pursue if they could get some help in scoring.
The word is they looked at Zach LaVine.
Yeah.
So why not just go get Cam Thomas and keep Michael Porter? Throw the Nets some picks. Because what you're telling me is you need another bucket getter. One thing Cam Thomas can do is put that motherfucker in the hole.
He good. Go ahead.
Yeah. So why not?
Hey, look, bro. I kind of love this if I'm Denver, but I mean, well, Brooklyn, the whole idea is just let's stockpile as many picks as possible. That's what.
So throw him one.
Like.
Throw him first, unprotected, and then your boy Julian is good enough to where he's 6'7". He got some ability. He got some tools in there. You know, if he turns out to be a rotation player, cool. If not, cool. Because you're not trying to play Cam Thomas. That's clear as day.
Yeah.
That's clear as day. Clear as day. And Cam Thomas, you need to be a sixth man. Now, we both know he don't want that role. But if you put him on a team that's won a title before,
he'll take
and
it.
That's got a legit, I think it's a better chance of that's happening.
Yeah.
If he's on the right team.
I like that.
This team, I think he could do it for. Now, if you're a team like Chicago and you trying to pull this shit off, nah, it ain't gonna go. It ain't gonna go for Cam. Cam ain't going for that. It got to be a veteran team, a team that's been there, done that, and I think this is the squad that can get away with it. Because the realist thing is he need to be making what Caruso making, basically. He need the Caruso contract. But he don't want the Caruso money. He want
way more than what Caruso getting, boy.
Yeah, he don't want the Caruso money, right? He want that Jordan Poole money. And that's the issue.
Okay.
He wants 130, 140, and the team's probably trying to give him 80. If you could get him on Denver, get him in a playoff run, possibly make the finals or the conference final, he might take the 80, 90 faster in that situation than he will in a losing situation.
Yeah.
That's just you betting on your organization and betting on playing with Jokic. That's all that is. That's just playing with house money, basically.
Oh, okay. Interesting that you brought that the Tyler Hero, the Cam Johnson, the Miami shit. We playing the Nets right now, which I'm kind of like, I don't know. All right, so now this one is very, very interesting.
Now I look crazy with this deal because Cole Anthony just scored 35 the other night. So I look like a hater, you know what I'm saying? But before that game, he been ass all goddamn season. This was simply a upgrade of him, but he's good enough to play with KCP or Jalen Suggs or play with Anthony Black as the backup guy.
Yeah.
But he fits the Orlando identity, I would say. But he can score the ball better than he gets credit for. I think Colin Sexton is underrated as a scorer and as a shooter.
You know what's crazy? I think the same thing about Cole Anthony.
See, I think Cole Anthony is a chucker. I don't think he could do it efficiently, and I don't think he defends the way Colin Sexton does.
No, not that I'll give you. Yeah, he don't defend.
Right. And plus his contract is a year shorter, and we know Pablo money's coming up, and then Jalen Suggs got his extension, so you can find out what you want to do with him going forward. And plus he's good enough to where if you want to flip KCP,
yeah,
Colin Sexton can play that role if you put him at the first guard off the bench and put Anthony Black in the starting lineup. If you wanted to do that, you could do that too.
Oh,
and Utah, y'all just want assets. So if you send them a first round pick that's protected and a second, I think Utah will
these
take
next 2 drafts. You just want to put yourself in the best position to have picks. These next 2 drafts.
They have as many picks as possible. Yeah.
Yeah. Next 3, really, man. I don't know. The draft getting ready to make a little run, bro. Because it's some talent. It is some real.
Yeah, because I got to check out that kid, Daryl Peterson.
Yeah,
I heard he's the real deal. I got to check that kid out.
The one that's going to Kansas.
Yeah, I'm hearing he's one of them guys. I got to check.
Yeah, I haven't watched the full game. I've seen clips. I got the size, and I see. You know, I mean, everybody look good at highlights. So, but I'm gonna watch. watch the full game of him. I haven't seen a full game of him yet, but yeah. I agree. He's on the must-watch list this year. I got the NFHS. I'm gonna just watch a random game that he playing this year. I'm gonna find his team and watch a random game. Yeah, so all right, this one right here. You've been trying to get this man moved.
Okay.
You've been trying to get this man moved out of New Orleans for forever.
All right. For those who can't see the screen, I got a 3-team deal between the Hornets, Pelicans, and the Pistons.
Mm-hmm.
Quite frankly, Miles Bridges is from Detroit. Send him home. That's simple. Send him to the crib.
Yeah.
Hornets, your boy from South Carolina. I think it's Step Pop from North Carolina. And LaMelo can't win your shit no way, so you might as well become the best show on earth. Try to make the next Gary Payton and Sean Kemp without the other end of the floor. Fuck it. Put light and black together, call them Step Brothers, and see what you can do. Put up the goddamn arena. You know what I'm saying? So bring Zion back to the crib.
I like
the food.
This,
the food is good here, but it ain't New Orleans good. You know what I'm saying?
So we got to worry about him putting on the next.
You ain't got to worry about being ass fat. You know what I'm saying? It ain't New Orleans good. You know what I'm saying? And then the Pelicans, all y'all want is players not good enough to fuck up your rotation, which Trey Mann ain't, Tim Hardaway ain't. They'll be off the team after the end of this year. And then I give you 2 top protected picks because Zion is taking him as a risk because his ass fat and he don't play no game. So we got to put protections on the lottery picks. And then Isaiah Stewart gives y'all a center, which y'all don't have on the roster. He ain't the best shit in the world, but he's good enough to where he can play. So you just play with house money. If you're the Hornets, what you got to lose? Zion, LaMelo. Remember when they played each other and they sold out the shit in the little AAU now? Why not try to do it at the crib? Because LaMelo is 12 months away from asking for a trade. I'm going to tell you that right now.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now. The only reason why he ain't asked for it yet is because he don't know where he can go and get the same shots he's getting right now. But he's 12 months away. 12 months away. 12 months away. 12 months away. He got to let this extension kick in first.
Yeah, I like this, man. I like this.
Put up his 30.
All 3
do
teams.
Another 30. He's 12 months away.
I like this for all 3 teams. I really like this for the Pistons. Because I mean, as far as like the future, I don't think Hardaway Jr. was gonna be like a mainstay for their rotation anyway. It's just a stopgap spot for him, like, you know what I mean. But Miles Bridges actually being back at home might bring a different spark. So, and Miles Bridges is talented. Say what you want. Him about a man or as a person or like what kind of daddy he is, whatever. We fucking can play basketball. And I know that
he's from Michigan. He went to Michigan State.
Yeah.
He won't have no problem going back home.
Yeah.
No.
So,
no.
And
he's not that old, quiet as kept. He like 26. So the timeline ain't off.
And as a secondary Charlotte Hornets fan, I love the fact that the idea of just making Charlotte like a show. Fuck it.
Just make them a show.
We just been so bad for so long. We need something like
who bigger North Carolina, NC State or the Charlotte Hornets?
NC State easily.
I'm talking about the men version.
NC State easily.
That's it. That's not good.
Yeah.
For those who's around here, that ain't good.
Yeah, NC State.
Is they bigger than Wake Forest basketball? Wake Forest?
Yeah. No, Charlotte the Hornets is bigger than Wake Forest.
Okay, they're bigger than Wake Forest.
They're not bigger than none of the college basketball teams. For sure, not bigger than Duke and Carolina.
No, for sure. I know they're not bigger than them.
I don't think they're bigger than NC State either.
That ain't good.
I don't think they're bigger than NC State.
That ain't good. Hey, USC football made a splash with Bill Belichick. Hornets make a splash with Zion. Fuck it.
Yeah.
What you got to lose?
You got to lose. You ain't got nothing to lose, bro.
You ain't got nothing to lose.
You're already like the worst team in the league. I'm tired of Charlotte being the last talk of the NBA.
Look, LaMelo averages 30, and you motherfuckers still laughing. Who gives a fuck?
I'm sick of it, bro.
Fuck it.
Give us something, Mike. Damn. All right. Next one.
Okay, for those who can't see the screen, I got Patrick Williams going to the
Appreciate you explaining that.
Cavaliers
I forgot about
from for Karis LeVert and a first-round pick. This trade is simply this: another defender when you go against the damn Celtics. That is that cut and dry. It's that cut and dry. Get you another 6'8", 6'9" guy that can guard Tatum or Brown, and then that's it. And if you Cleveland, I think Mobley gonna make the All-Star team. That's what I believe.
Yeah, I do too.
So with that being said, you gonna have 4 All-Stars on this team, or guys that been All-Stars within the last 2-3 years on your roster. You got to be all in at this point. You got to be. And Max Strus, I don't know what's going on with him. I ain't heard about him in a while.
He's supposed to be coming back. I know they said he was getting ready to make his debut.
I don't. You know what I mean. But with that said, that Strus was what, about 6'5" when he played. You know what I mean, 6'5" on mine.
6'5". He's 6'5". Huh?
Okay, you need a little bit bigger. You need a little bit bigger than that. And Patrick Williams is bigger than that. But you also don't have to rely on him to the point he got to play 4 games, and he better than Isaac Okoro.
Yeah.
This is simply a going in for the title move. Put your chips in.
Yeah.
So if you get Patrick Williams, and then if you're the Bulls, it just give you another asset going forward.
I ain't gonna lie. I see where you're going with it.
Yeah.
I see where you're going with it, you know. Thinking long term as far as like what you can do to affect Boston's run, and that's a piece is definitely because
that got to be the mindset, right?
LeVert do against Boston, so that's for sure.
Yeah, that's got to be the mindset. Like shit, I'm trying to beat them motherfuckers.
Yeah, so
it's got to be the mindset. It's got to be. Oh, else there ain't no point.
All right. Next one. This is interesting too, and also involving New Orleans.
Okay, this is.
You've been trying to get this man up out of here too.
Okay. You got rid of Dylan Brooks, so clearly y'all know how to break up chemistry when you need to. Marcus Smart got to go. Simply got to go. Y'all can take him, John Konchak, and then Jake LaRavia, and can bring in Brandon Ingram. Well, one year runner. If he fits y'all shit, cool, re-sign him. If he don't, let his ass walk. Let him walk. Let him walk. You ain't had to give up nothing but 1 first that's protected, and there's enough salary to make it match. Ja Morant, Desmond Bane, Brandon Ingram, Jared Jackson Jr., Zach Edey. Put your chips in.
New Orleans get 1 and 2 twos.
Yeah, 2 second-round picks ain't nothing crazy.
Yeah.
You don't even care at that point. Because, look, I just watched Dallas make the finals at the 5th seed last year.
Yeah.
Ja Morant misses a year, come back, y'all top 3 seed again. So, clearly, y'all the regular season juggernaut. Now it's time to make the playoffs work. As much shit as I talk about Brandon Ingram as far as his impact, one thing he can do is fill that bitch up in the right situation.
You said it was the 39th best scorer in the NBA.
No, but I'm saying, I said right situation, meaning all I need him for is 8 minutes to do his thing.
Yeah.
9 minutes to do his thing. Because one thing the Memphis do struggle with is they don't have a half-court bucket getter.
Yeah.
Ja Morant is great in the open court. Desmond Bane is great when it's a scramble mode. And Jared Jackson Jr. is more of a pick and pop guy and shit like that. They do need a guy that can kind of just get to him for a second, let him do his thing. And Marcus Smart ain't that. He ain't that. And Ingram needs to go to a team that has some type of hierarchy.
Yeah.
Because the problem he had in New Orleans was Zion kept getting hurt to the point that he never got behind Zion, so to speak. So in his mind, it was, well, hell, if you paid this fat motherfucker and he hurt, then why the fuck can't y'all pay me? And I've been the nigga that's been playing more games than him. So give me my money. I think going to this team, he'll know he's the 3rd or 4th guy. And I think that's the situation he needs to get in. And hopefully you can bring him back for less than the $200 million he wants. You can bring him back for, say, 140 or something, 160. But if you're Memphis, just like the Cleveland situation, you got to be all in at this point. You got to be.
No, I agree with you. But that was my pick anyway, to go to the
finals. Yeah, but I'm saying, like, you got to be all in at this point. You got to be. Like,
might as well.
So if you can get Brandon Ingram in there, bring him in. Bring him in.
Like that, actually. Like that a lot. Fits as far as like player fit with Brandon Ingram. That fits him perfectly to be there. The
fit ain't perfect, but
you know what I'm saying, I know I'm talking
got to be all in
for Brandon Ingram because they're gonna need for him what they're bringing him in is to score. Like
right.
That's it. So that it fits him perfectly as far as like what the team needs from him. He ain't got to really go there and worry about
And it's enough defense around him where all he got to do is don't fuck it up.
Yeah. So, like that for my guy, man. Let's go, Slim. Get you some. All right. So, the next thing, I want you to go ahead and break down the scenario because the next 4 are lined up in order. The last few we just looked at were just kind of like random, so to speak. And everything now is surrounding the Sacramento Kings, correct?
Right.
All right. So first one. Hold on. Was this the same one? Let me see. I think this is the same one. There we go. All right. So here goes the first trade idea that you got.
Okay, now before I get into this trade, Anthony Edwards, you need to shut the fuck up, man.
They put the mic in his face, and this is what people love about Anthony Edwards, though.
All this being a real nigga shit and all that shit is cool, but soon as your ass ain't right, they ain't gonna pay your ass, bro. Shut the fuck up. The only reason why they ain't on your ass for real, is because you don't look like Ja Morant. Meaning you ain't got the tattoos and the braids and all that stupid shit. You're a little more clean cut looking. Ain't got no beard. You look like a little baby face.
It's levels to real.
You still look a little innocent. Yeah, you don't look thuggish. You got a little curl and shit. Got a little juice dripping. You know what I'm saying?
Real niggas know.
Yeah, you like the little burn box.
This too.
Yeah, but you need to calm the fuck down, bro.
I get exactly.
Every time they put a mic in your face, bro, you don't got to give them a sound bite, bro. You ain't got to do none of that. But the bottom line is this: you either gonna man up or ask for a damn trade. That's all it is to this, because they gave you your money. They gave me your money, and now, granted, I didn't like the trade, but with that said, the trade was based on giving you the Supermax, and they kept the defensive player of the year and decided to replace him with an all-star and the guy who was top 3 in the league in threes made. Now, the fact that Dante got his panties in the bunch and can't shoot all of a sudden no more, the fuck if I know what happened with that. And Julius Randle all of a sudden ain't even getting the 25 and 10 he got with the Knicks. I don't know what the fuck up with that.
That shit, people like that shit don't matter, man, but that fucked Dante up, bro. Of course he gonna struggle for a couple months.
Yeah, but the problem is it didn't fuck up Cat, though.
Like, motherfuckers love to throw that, like, just be a professional. Like, these is real people, bro. He fucked up about that shit. You know he is.
He is. But yeah. I'm just saying, if you ever, okay, let me ask you. Yeah. Would Edwards demand? Would you think Edwards could possibly ask for a trade or something?
No.
Is it out of the question?
I ain't gonna say out of the question, but I wouldn't. I think it's really low, very low, like 5%.
5%?
Yeah, I'm on that spectrum of it. I think it's very low.
Okay, if they miss the playoffs.
If they miss the playoffs,
still 5%.
No, it'll go a little higher, but I still don't think it's over 20. It might go to about 20% if they miss the playoffs.
So you also okay. If the Knicks make the finals and then he missed the playoffs, what would it go to then?
That'll be different. That might be
because now you got to watch Cat, the nigga that was with you,
in the finals, get to a spot where you ain't get to.
Right.
That might be a little different, bro.
Okay. If the Knicks make the conference finals, Anthony Edwards ask for a trade. I'm just putting it out there right now.
You flat out think that's what it's going to be like.
Flat out ask for a trade, which is why I got this trade on the board right now. For those who cannot see the screen, I got a trade between the Sacramento Kings and Minnesota Timberwolves to bring De'Aaron Fox in to the Target Center. All right. The trade is predicated on this right here, as far as Sacramento's concerned. You bring in Naz Reid to play the 4 because you got to get rid of DeRozan. DeRozan got to go. He can't space the floor, can't do none of that shit. And Naz Reid at the 4 will be able to space the floor and shit for the bonus. And Keegan Murray, by getting rid of DeRozan, you telling Keegan Murray, my bad, bro. My bad. We fucked up by bringing DeRozan in. We're going to give you them touches back. And then you got to go to Malik Monk and tell him, hey, man, this is your chance to be top 10 in the league and score. Go Fox out your way. He out your way. We bring in Mike Conley to get a ball to him just like he did Anthony Edwards. So he's great at the job. He know what to do. He's been doing it the last 2 years. Come past half court, hand that bitch to Monk. Keep it moving. Got to bring back Dillingham. That's your first round pick. Instead of trading the pick, you just get the pick talent. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And then as far as Minnesota's concerned, you bring in Ellis because Dante is clearly fucked up in the head. Trade the white boy. Get him out of there. He done for. I don't know what he on. He needs rehab. Send away, got to go.
Bro, he is hurt right now, bro.
And he's hurt. He's hurt like no other. And then the backcourt will be Fox and Edwards, which we can make a case. This might be the best, most athletic backcourt we ever seen. And both of them guys, quote unquote, ain't in their prime. If you put Fox and Edwards together, and then you got Gobert as the defensive anchor, and then you still got Daniels, you just got to get rid of Julius Randle in the offseason. This will be your way of telling Edwards, look, we trying over here. My bad for the cat situation, but we brought you back an all-star teammate, a guy that can take the load off you as far as making plays for others, and we can turn you back into the finisher that you want to be anyway. Because Edwards don't want to play point. He don't want to be point forward, point guard shit. He don't want that shit. Yeah. Lead guard, I should say. He don't want to be a lead guard. He don't want it. So Fox can come in and handle all that. Fox just lived in Sacramento, so you can't tell me he can't live in Minnesota. He knows how to live in a small market with no problem. Bring him in. The money you wouldn't get Cat, you just got to flat out give it to him and then let the chips fall where they may. So that trade is all predicated on giving him an all-star teammate back in return.
I like this too for Minnesota.
Nah.
Sacramento, I don't like it for, but.
No, but I'm saying, because with the bonus, you got to give him a power forward that can stretch the flow and then let Murray do his thing. And then, like I said, Dillingham is the top. That's the first round talent. That's what you're banking on. Yeah. Now, with that said, this trade won't happen. I got two more realistic trades with Houston and Spurs coming up, but this is a trade that if I'm Minnesota, I got to at least knock at the door. Because after that was, if the Knicks make that conference final, it's going down.
That's interesting because I never going down like that. Because if the Knicks do show some success, that's going to be different.
And guess what he just finished playing with this past summer? The Olympic team. Mm-hmm. When you get a taste of that good life, and you thought you had a chance to win that title, and you traded away my boy 2 weeks before the season, and I got to see him try to get to the title, man, I'm out this bitch. And that's when he being a real nigga gonna come back out. Okay, media. So they put that mic in front of his ass, it's coming right back out. Believe that. That man just had 3 kids in 1 year. You know he don't give a fuck about nothing.
He don't give a fuck.
You already know.
Out here showing his royal oats, boy.
yeah. You already know he don't care. Huh? He don't care nothing about none of that.
He don't care.
Know he don't give a fuck.
Oh, shorty, he's out here.
Yeah, you know he don't give a fuck.
Listen, man.
You know he don't give a damn.
Stereotype too, man. I just want to say that, bro. Like, I'm not gonna say too much about that, but cut that shit out, bro. Like,
yeah, you gotta cut. Yeah,
that man really out here living like the stereotype right now.
Bro. Yeah. For real. He just don't look it.
No,
he got the clean cut. You know, he ain't got no beard or nothing. He don't look
this, bro. Because this is one thing. This is 100% who he is. He not lying. He not putting on an act when the mics get cut on. For whatever reason, mainstream media hasn't accepted him as a real nigga. They just accept it. They love it. They love him being a real nigga.
The way people swear Ja Morant.
Yeah, like
he living it. Yeah, Ja Morant ain't doing none of this. Ja Morant volunteered footage and fucked up.
Yeah, man.
Edwards is literally getting on the mic at, man, fuck you, fuck that, fuck you. Fuck all the shit. Like, he'll give a damn. He'll give a damn. Got on Netflix with all the women. Shit, he'll give a fuck. Yeah, he a different dude.
I don't know. I guess I wouldn't say Iverson. Like, because they gave Iverson pushback. They didn't love it in Iverson.
Right.
Like, the culture loved it in Iverson. But mainstream media didn't necessarily. The mainstream media loved this shit in Anthony Edwards, which is crazy to me.
They love it.
They love it.
But this is what he don't know.
It's like, oh my God, he's just so raw and unfiltered. Like, bro,
right?
Y'all really just gave this man a pass for being a real nigga in y'all face.
Real, I'm telling you. Hey,
let's go.
Hey, and when shit go left, they gonna turn on your ass. You don't make these playoffs and shit, and that's when he gonna bail.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, write it down.
All right, so let's see some of these. You said. This one right here.
Okay, this trade is simply to get him out of Sacramento. Yes, PJ Tucker's still in the NBA.
Brought up, they got to get rid of him.
Yeah, yes, PJ Tucker's still in the NBA, so he still got a contract that counts on the books. Sacramento, you just bringing in 3 vets. PJ ain't suiting up no damn way, so who gives a fuck? Batum are glad to be the 12th man. Who gives a damn? And then your boy Coffee can play some backup minutes behind Murray and whoever else is there. And then the Clippers. This is some Clipper shit they'll do. Y'all all in. Kawhi, DeRozan, Harden, fucking
bro.
the Norman Powell.
100%. This is some shit that they'll do, yo.
Yeah, that's some shit y'all to do.
Like,
Fucking, we brought them home.
Bro.
We got some talent. Fuck it, let's suit up, see what happens. You know what I'm saying? That's just some shit y'all to do. That's all that is. That's literally get him out of there, take him back home type of thing. Cause he been wanting to go home this whole time.
Yeah.
It just ain't been no damn way to get him now. This is the way to get him now. If you sack, take your loss. Take your loss.
Okay. I ain't got no squabbles with this one. I'm with you though. I think Sacramento do need to cut their losses and just try to move on from DeRozan. But all right, so this is the one that you thought.
Okay, now these next two trades, I think are realistically on the board.
Mm-hmm.
All right. This is what I would do if I was running the Rockets. I got to get back Reed Sheppard. No ifs, ands, buts about it. White boy got to come home. I got to make up for my Jimmy Fredette fuck up. I got to make up for it. I got to bring him home. All right, Jabari Smith. Remember when he told LeBron, you played my daddy in your first game? Guess who his daddy played for? Sacramento. So he already been there. Bring him on. Plus, he's the perfect power forward, I believe, to match up with Keegan Murray. Two guys that can guard 3 to 4. Basically, they'll be the watered-down version of Turker Lou and Rashard Lewis.
I see.
That would be my mindset.
Okay.
Guys that can handle the ball, shoot it, pass it, defend their position, switch, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And then you get 2 first-round picks. And Houston, you just get a player better than Fred VanVleet and call it a day. Now, I'm not a big fan of the move as far as I'm Houston because I don't know the difference between Fox and Sengun and Fox and Sabonis. I don't know the goddamn difference. It must be something I'm missing that I don't know. And if somebody knows something I don't know.
They virtually
about the that much better than Sabonis?
Not that much better. Actually, right now, because it's based on how you look at it toward the future. Because right now, he's not better than Sabonis at all. Sabonis is better than him.
Right. So in the next 3 years, will he be better than Sabonis? Possibly. See, and that's what I'm saying. I don't know the difference in the two scenarios. Let me personally. He better than Fred VanVleet for sure, but do I think it upgrades them like people would think? No, because Amir Thompson ain't a shooter. Cam Whitmore is not a shooter as far as 3-pointers. Tor Eason is not a shooter. They still don't fix none of their weaknesses.
Yes,
and Fox, I'm not taking him over no top player in the Western Conference in a head-to-head. Not one.
And you know what, man? You really don't like De'Aaron Fox, bro.
No, I'm saying it ain't about not. No. I think he's nice. I'm saying him or Luka in the best of 7. You taking Luka?
Yeah.
Him and Ja Morant in the best of 7. You taking Ja? Him versus Bron in the best. Anthony Davis in the best of 7. You taking Anthony Davis? Him versus Durant. You taking Durant? Him versus Curry. You taking Curry? Like you trading for him to get over the hump because this is the thing. Sacramento flat out don't want to give him the next contract. They don't want to give him that 4-year, $229 million
because of this stuff you're saying right here.
Yeah, they don't want to give him that shit. That's what this boils down to. And if you give him this deal, this is your team. I don't know the difference between him and Sengun and him as a bonus. I don't know what the difference is, but I do know this: if I'm Sacramento, we're not having a discussion. I don't get back Reed Sheppard. We're not having a discussion unless I get Amir Thompson. But if I'm Houston, I can't move Thompson. I can't move. Amir can't go.
Yeah,
there you go.
Okay, so
let's. And Steven Adams is just to make the money match, just for the record. Cut his ass when he get there, whatever. He just to make the money match.
Okay. No. And to reiterate this, these are all actual. You see the success on the screen. These are all actual trades based that can actually work under the current salary cap rules and everything. Like everything's been vetted. So last one. This is one of the more realistic ones as well involving Sacramento.
Okay. Spurs, is Fox your guy or not? I'm not, like I said, I'm not on board with the fit with him and Wemby. But him and Wemby is better than him and Sabonis. Now that I will say. Yeah. Wemby better than Sabonis. So this is all about, is Fox the right closer for this scenario? Where can he be your Jamal Murray to him, the young Kobe to Shaq? Can he be the Wade to Shaq? Can he be that guy? If you believe in it, I think this deal should be on the board. You give up the two first round picks, Trey Jones, and then Sacramento, You just get back for sale. You do right by one of the top 5 players in y'all franchise history, and you send him somewhere where he can quote unquote compete. And Vassell is good enough to where you can leave Monk as the 6th man. Got shooting in your starting 5, and he's good enough you can move him down to the 3, Murray to the 4, close games with him or whatever. And then you just go from there.
Hey man,
now if I'm Sacramento, just for the record, I'm talking to Houston first. I like their assets better than the Spurs. But if Fox come to you and say, man, I want to go to the Spurs, and you want to do right by him, so to speak, which I don't think you should, that ain't your goddamn job to do right by him. Your job is to get back the best shit possible. So motherfucking Houston it would be if it's me. But if that's the case, this is a deal that I think will be a high deal that you take. That you go get to first, and then you go from there. Yeah.
I actually like the fit with him and Wemby a lot, actually.
I just don't like the return compared to Houston.
No, the return is trash.
Yeah, that's the issue. I don't like the return.
I love Devin Vassell, and I really want the world to stop disrespecting Trey Jones, just like he is the worst player in the NBA type shit. Like, I'm sick of it, bro. I'm sick of everybody throwing Trey Jones in this trash conversation, man. Solid ass 3rd string NBA point guard, 2nd string NBA point guard, but
right.
I mean, but no. As far as compared to the return, compared to Houston. Now let me look at that one more time. Let me pull the Houston shit up one more time, because this is the Houston one, right? Yeah. Nah.
Remember, you could turn Jabari into Troy Easton. You could turn him into Cam Whitmore. It's more shit you can play with. One thing for sure, Reed Shepherd got to be a part of it. Absolutely got to be.
Yeah,
got to be.
I agree with you on that. I like Houston's better.
Yeah, they got more talent to play with as far as getting back a return. Absolutely, got to.
So that's interesting, man. It's gonna be interesting to see which way they go. Because I'm with you. It's just kind of obvious they don't want to give him that money.
Rich Paul is the agent now. You know what time it is. Rich Paul trying to get every dollar. Every dollar.
When
Rich Paul come into play, it's on.
Yeah, he ain't taking nothing short. Ain't no
nothing short. Nothing short.
Discounts now. Yeah, it's
nothing short. I tried to figure out a way to 3-way team, 3-way deal. He can get to the Lakers. Because that's probably what Rich Paul really on. You know what I'm saying? And I would put it past his
able to work as far as like the cap.
The issue was trying to figure out somebody that would take the Lakers player. That was the issue for me. Because I'm one of the people I try to do trades, but I know the other team won't. What the hell you sitting back, right? Nobody wanted the D'Angelo Russell, man. That's why his ass came back. Russell didn't want to play with LeBron no more. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody want Gabe Vincent in the deal. Don't nobody want Rui. Like, they literally don't got nobody on their team that you will want. Like literally nobody. Wow. Outside of the main 2 guys.
Yeah.
They got nobody that you want. Like literally
Rui is interesting, bro. I think some teams would bite on Rui.
Not to give you back a real player.
No.
You gotta take back their ha for your ha.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I didn't have a trade for Jordan Poole. That's why I didn't have a trade for Kyle Kuzma. That's why I didn't have a trade for Robin Williams. Like, them guys got some game, but I don't think nobody's gonna give you nothing real for them guys. Like Bobby Portis and CJ McCollum. Like, ain't nobody finna give you nothing for them shit.
So I don't know. That's interesting. The trade deadline is up this year, right?
Yeah, it's before the All-Star break. It's February 6th.
Okay.
Yeah, February 6th. They moved it up. Yeah. I think they tried not to compete with the week of the Super Bowl. I think that's why they moved it up. That's why they moved it up.
Like the theory. Just never know. All right, man. So we'll wrap it on that, man. Got some good stuff, man. Man, learn how to use the trade machine. Courtney out here living his Bobby Marks dreams. Oh, that's his name, right? The dude to be on ESPN, Bobby Marks.
Yeah, Bobby Marks. Yeah.
So, no, it's gonna be interesting to see, man, what my team do. Because unless somebody about to send Miami something back, like, okay, but like on this Jimmy Butler trade, real quick, I really wish if I see one more person trying to like promote this Jimmy Butler to Phoenix and Bradley Beal in the deal, shit, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind because
he got no trade clause. Yeah,
either way, like so y'all think that Miami had the opportunity last year to the same team that passed on Bradley Beal. They had the opportunity to pair him with Jimmy Butler when he's become significantly worse than what he was before they had the opportunity to actually bring him in. He's been vocal about where he wanted to be, and it was Miami, and he was hurt because Miami didn't go get him. So Miami passed on him then. He's significantly worse. Now we're going to trade Jimmy Butler for him and his no trade clause. Come on.
Right. That is crazy. Right.
Come on, man. Like, I don't know, man. But it's interesting to see like what's going to be done because, like I said, the East so bad, bro. Everybody should hold fast, right, and just make a little tweak to see what you can do. Possibly. Boston is ACL shit. If Boston gets some Orlando Magic luck in the second half of the season, we in there, bro. Everybody got a chance. Like, for real. Like, because you just never know. Like, you know what I mean? That type of stuff happens, bro. Boston been like, you know what I mean? KP coming back and all that, but like, let's say, I'm not wishing injuries on nobody, but shit happens, bro. If Boston get a situation where they best two players get 2-month injuries or 3-month injuries, we got a chance, the whole world. Like, so, you know what I mean? For that reason alone, I think the trade deadline gonna be real solid this year. I don't think nobody's getting moved, nothing major. I don't think nothing's gonna happen because like everybody's so close. we all so close.
Everybody right there, yeah.
Everybody, the entire league is right there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, everybody right there, literally.
Yeah, so. All right, man. We'll wrap it up on that one, man.
Hold up. Let me ask you before you close out.
Go ahead.
I don't want to get into man business, but it's a whole nother sports subject. Right, quick.
Go ahead. I think I know where you're going. Go ahead.
If you Travis Hunter,
I knew you was going
there. Do how can I say it? Because I don't want to disrespect his love and shit.
Just be yourself, man. Say it how you.
Because
say how you was gonna say it originally.
Because clearly he was an ugly duckling to women. So what's happening now is I think he got a girl he never thought he could get, and because he's a football player, people don't think he's a human being. And I think that's what people is not realizing right now. Like the ugly guy got the pretty girl, and he knows why he got her. But she done fucked up to the point that now the world playing him for what he knows. It's almost like a girl that knows she a hoe, but don't tell her she a hoe. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know I'm hoeing, but don't tell me I'm hoeing. You know what I'm saying? Don't slide me the $40, nigga. Like, just pay the bill. Like,
this is my thing, bro.
You get what I'm saying? Like,
I as the parent of a college student, I really wish you grown motherfuckers would shut the fuck up talking about this kid, bro. These are children, bro. Like, and I get
it. But now that he's getting paid, though, is he still that? This is what I don't like about the NIL and shit, because now you're getting the money.
It's just a kid.
So the criticism is
just a kid getting money. That's it. He's still a kid.
Deion Sanders is dealing with toes missing. Him and his wife. I mean, seriously, his wife situation. Like, you're around what this is about to become, bro. Like, you got to understand, like, this is why. Shout out to Savannah and other wives around the world. This is what you got to deal with when you're going with a certain type of athlete. Is this a blessing for him to get this now? I find out if she really the one,
bro. This is the thing,
because this ain't going nowhere, bro.
Travis Hunter, and he said this. He been with her for 5 years. Travis Hunter been on this trajectory for a long time, bro. She saw this. Like, it ain't like. This is just, oh my God, you just became this.
Yeah, but this is the thing, though.
He been a
nobody
superstar.
Was ever in their business, though.
No.
See, all the stuff he knew, we didn't know. Yeah. Now we know what he know.
He know, like, cause he don't drink. Like, y'all don't think that man, like the whole video, the man under deleted his Instagram because they circulating the video of her dancing. She literally explained he dropped us off at a party one time. He know I go to parties, I go in there and get drunk. He'll drop us off, sit out there in the car, and won't even come into the party.
But why is she saying that?
I don't know. I'm just saying because like people want to know like what's going on. People like just
but that's what I'm saying. If you
Like, I don't know, bro. The whole world, y'all made this man delete his Instagram, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Y'all tweaking about a picture of his old lady dancing at a party, which is what you're supposed to do at a party, bro.
Yeah, but
what are y'all talking about?
Bro.
Courtney,
bro.
No. All that girl was
though.
doing was dancing at a damn party, bro.
Yeah,
we both have been to parties. We done been to parties together. I done seen girls
but
come up to you at parties.
We ain't been no parties with our girls.
But listen,
that's what we ain't done.
But he won't dare. Travis won't dare. That was a random guy that she was dancing on at a party. Random girls. If you listen, but listen, as two guys who have went to a party and played the wall and just stood there, we've been in situations where random girls have just come up and started dancing. That's what that looked like to me. Guys standing there, random girls just come on start. That's what happens at parties, dickheads. Y'all know this. Y'all notice what happens at parties. Get off that girl and get off that man, bro. These like, bro, I lose my mind if that was my kid.
Hey, listen, man.
Motherfuckers in public for no reason.
I'm gonna leave it with this. Hey, Travis. The way Kevin Durant did it worked just as good as how LeBron did.
Oh my God. What the fuck is wrong with you? Yo.
That's all I'm gonna tell you.
Hey, listen, man.
Listen, I'm not saying one right or wrong. All I'm saying is Kevin Durant made a lot of money, won some championships, became a top 12 player all time, doing it the opposite way LeBron did. All I'm saying, bro, it works.
Travis,
it works.
This is my advice to you, Travis.
It works.
I'm not, and you clearly you're a weirdo. I'm not a weirdo in the bad sense, but clearly you're a weirdo in the sense of you one of them rare college kids who just don't don't give a fuck about college life. Like, you all business. You don't care about partying. You don't care about smoking. You don't care about drinking. You got a pretty ass girl. You don't care about none of that extra shit.
Yeah, but she care about all that.
No, you cool. Let her do it. You did what you did, bro. Take yourself off social media and live your life, because you're gonna continue to do what you do anyway. Like that shit is much to do about nothing. All this is, and I cannot believe that the whole world is giving them two people this much attention for being college kids, like for being kids. The latest,
so he didn't know being the Heisman Trophy winner and all this shit what came with it. Like he didn't know.
You know, like as a person that I think everybody knows what comes with it, but you just don't know how it's gonna come. It comes in different forms at everybody. He had no idea. He had none of them could have sat down and thought like, all right, this is how we're gonna get you. Your girl is gonna stand up after your mama because she waiting to see what your mama do, and the whole world gonna turn this into that she not happy about you type shit. They was not ready for that. They weren't ready for that. Like now the whole world now. This is how we coming at you. Like, now we want to know about your girl. She ain't for you, bro. It's people that's never met this people. Like, I seen some of the comments on Instagram, and then they blowing these tweets. I'm seeing like grown fucking people, bro. Grown ass men comment shit like, bro, leave her right now. You ain't never met him or her. How the fuck do you know what's good for him? Like, y'all weird.
Let's play Cleo. Let's play Cleo. Is she at the draft?
Yeah, because now she got to be. Now he got to double down and show like that she really.
So he got to double down.
Now he got to. Now he can't leave her. He can't.
He can't leave her. Okay, so he got to marry her now.
He got to. He got
to knock her up too.
He got to see it. Yeah, he got to see it.
Okay. The ultimate question. So he got to make a sign of prenup.
Hey, listen, man.
Do the prenup got to come?
Okay, I'm gonna answer this as a guy.
Because when he got on her back for the commercial, I was done for. I ain't gonna hold you.
As a guy that's been married for a decade, you know what I mean? Not over a decade, but a decade. I can know how to think with my wife's brain, and that part of me is gonna be like, she was with this man when he was the ugly duckling in Georgia.
Yeah.
So she didn't just come along for the ride in Colorado, bro. He can't make her sign no prenup, bro. She a day one. That's what people not realizing. She's one of his day ones, bro. Like,
yeah, but he about to see some day whatevers.
That's what I'm saying. So now now he gonna look like the asshole. You leave your day one. And she bad. She a bad day one. She ain't like Now, if she would have been like, if he would have had an ugly duckling type girl, I hate you using that, but you brought it up, so now I'm gonna run with it.
Yeah. You got to.
If it was something like that, if it like fit, he got a girl that looked kind of like.
Imagine if she was dark skinned.
I'm just saying,
bro. It'd have been hell, bro.
It would have been,
bro. She'd have been dark.
Bro, Travis, now you gotta see it all the way through. You did the right thing, G.
So he got to see it through now.
Got to.
Damn, bro.
You gotta like when y'all get in front of the camera, you gotta like make it look right. You feel me? But like, take yourself off social media, bro, because you don't care nothing about that shit no way. And the world is too weird, bro. Y'all are telling this man based off of stuff that y'all seen, like in a 13-second clip. You need to leave her. Like, y'all crazy, bro.
That man said he got to see it through.
You got to. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
she could get one of them long-term opportunities. I don't know. You know what I mean? Shit, but maybe he know that. Maybe he just want to be used. Y'all ever think about that too? Like, you know what I mean?
Nope.
Some people don't care. Some people know what it is. They just don't care. I'm not saying it's
the great nigga.
Huh?
He 50 Shades the great nigga. What you tell him? No, you tell him.
I ain't saying no. I'm just saying.
Thing, bro.
No. What I'm saying is that some people that they just like, all right, look, man. I know I'm like this weirdo in society's eyes, and I know I'm extremely talented. I know this is what I offer the world. I'm one of the best football players on planet Earth, and I know the world.
Right.
Knows that. You know what I mean? And some people gonna use me for that. I don't even care. I just love the adoration right now type stuff. Like, just give it to me, even if it's fake love. Give it to me.
Give it to me. Dang.
Maybe he don't care. You know what I mean? Some people like that. You know what I mean? Everybody don't like it. Huh?
Yeah. If you're an NFL team, it's just a red flag for you.
No, this is what comes with it. Like, no.
No. I'm not talking about the girl. I'm talking about the fact that he keeps like breaking down on social media, shutting his social media down.
I mean, he had to do that for no.
Do you look at him as being
no?
Do you think in the football world is he looked at as being strong for doing this, or looking like he's mentally weak for doing this?
I don't know.
The football world is a little different.
It is, but I think the talk around it is a lot different too. Anyway, but I think he fine. Like, I think that people were looking at him as like, all right, bro, you doing what you, especially with all that talk about mental health. Now you ain't even about to come out your mouth and you can't even like the discourse around that gonna be quiet as fuck. Because even if people think you quote unquote soft in the football world, you ain't gonna hear him talk about it loud because you can't bring that shit. That's like picking on somebody for having a disability now. That mental health shit, big as fuck now, bro. Like, you know what I mean? If you say that shit, you better say that shit quiet as hell if that's how you feel about him. You know what I mean? So
that man get to chew his eraser and drool and all that shit, and he's like, he good to go. God damn, but we're in new time, bro.
We are out on that note, man. Thank y'all.
Listen, I just had to touch on it real quick, man. I just feel like Kevin Durant is a great role model too, in some ways. I'm just saying.
Or listen. This is the last thing.
Because it's your chance to get out.
Hold on. Let me just say this. Let me just say this real quick. This is what happens, Courtney, when you put your boo out there in front of the world like you want Bam to do with Asia. I'm just saying like that. You keep your shit quiet. Ain't nobody got shit to dig in.
No. This my people Bam. Bam done made her turn him to a lovey-dovey. It's affecting his play.
It is.
Because he being secretive in his real life.
I don't like Loverboy Bam. I really don't. I don't like Loverboy Bam. He in love. I'm happy that he in love and shit. I'm happy.
As a basketball fan, you're not.
Bam on the court. I don't like Loverboy Bam.
You can tell she working on him.
She
twiddling his toes. He playing soft as hell. It ain't working, bro.
It's different, bro. It is.
You sucking the difference before the game. Man up, man.
Hey,
man up. You got the pussy already, bro. Man up. You got it already.
Hey, bro.
You ain't got to sip no more. Man up. You got it. That man being talking to that. You got it. You got it.
I go.
You got it. And then she playing you by like being a comedian, motherfucker, while we out. Like, nah, shorty. I'm still running this shit. I'm still 6'10", 240. Like, come on, man. Like, stop playing.
Listen,
man up,
I hear you, but to be fair, if we talking hierarchy, she's the best basketball player in the world in her field. He ain't that.
No, he's not. But I will say this. I want them to be the test dummy though for basketball, baby. I want him to have a baby to see how good it turned out to be as a player.
That baby would be awesome, bro. Because ain't no way. No matter what it is, male, female, it ain't. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. I just want to see what it turned out to be.
Me too.
Like, just had a baby. Let's see what happens. Like, I just want to do that.
Word.
Yeah, I just want her to be the first test dummy. I just want to do that. Because Sheldon Williams and Candace, it ain't quite the same. Sheldon want no back. He want no back. All right.
But
let it be the real test dummy.
That's enough.
But hey, I'll say it again. Kevin Durant works, man.
All right.
You should can.
All right. So we're gonna cut out of here on that, man. I want to thank y'all for locking in, man. Follow once more time. Follow the socials, Pro Am Pod on TikTok, Professional Amateurs Podcast on Instagram, Pro Am Pod Talk on Twitter. And for you pod feed listeners, if you want to upgrade and listen or watch us, which this will be an episode to watch in person with the visuals we had with the trade, because we started breaking them down as far as like what you were seeing on the screen, but first few we didn't. I wasn't thinking about y'all. I apologize. But yeah, you can find us on YouTube at Professional Amateurs 919. Courtney, you got anything else you want to say before we get up out of here?
I'm good, man. I'm out like Trav relationship. I'm good.
Oh my gosh. Thank y'all for locking in. We catch y'all next time. We out.
Season 3 from the parameter. It feel good to be an amateur. Jamal and Courtney co-manager. I go against the odds, I'm a gambler. If you know me, you know I keep it professional. Every time I do it, it feel like a spectacle. Turn my back on my city, it's unacceptable. Yeah, I'm an amateur, but don't forget professional. Aye. Amateur, but I play like a pro. 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 Do it big like D54.